Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Knights of the Eternal Throne. Now, when we left off, we just gained control of this huge monolith, behemoth, whatever you want to call it, but we're gonna explode some guys right now. And am I gonna load rockets? Yes, I am gonna load rockets. How many rockets can I load? I don't actually know. 4, apparently. Okay, well, let's use them, shall we? Yes, that's what we like to see. Okay, that's what we do. That is what... Whoa, okay, is that AoE? That apparently is AoE. The regular ability. But I guess stomping them is perfectly fine because it seems to have the most efficiency. Oh my. Wow, this is actually really cool. I wish that we would be able to move around a little bit more though. I think that standing here is perfectly fine usually, but I would very much like to move elsewhere. Alright, well I think we're almost done with this amazing wave-based survival mode. I'm not entirely sure why they implemented such a survival mode. I mean, yes, it is fun to blow up a huge amount of droids and things, but I'd still like to be moving around and destroying some environments and things like that, but okay. Well, it's not too bad, I suppose. We can't stomp some sublimation drones and things like that, so I suppose that's okay. And they do give you a very, very powerful rejuvenation spell. Spell? Really? Calling it a spell. Yes. Rejuvenation ability, and that basically makes you immune to everything, and you can restore all kinds of amazing health points.
That's what I call an escape.
We're not alone. Sensors detect another vessel. Scorpios.
Is it following us?
It's leaving.
Before you go any farther, observe.
What was that?
There's a massive energy shield surrounding Iokath. Nothing can pass through it.
Ares controls the shield.
Doesn't matter. I'm not leaving until you, Ares, and Valen are dead.
How convenient we're all in this together.
Your struggles provide invaluable design feedback, but they do not change my decision. You are not worthy of inheriting Iokath. Soon, you will die.
Is there anything more to you than vague threats? I think your creators killed themselves out of embarrassment.
My creators were flawed beings, but they left a great legacy at my disposal. The weapon I used to incapacitate you is re-energizing.
The energy wave that knocked us unconscious. We have no defense against it.
When it fires this time, you will not wake up.
I'll destroy you, claim that weapon for myself, and conquer the galaxy with it.
The weapon is a part of this world. It cannot be separated. I appreciate your intentions, however. If you have any affection for your remaining companions, I recommend using these final...
I have identified a design flaw in Ares. He talks too much, and has revealed his location. We no longer require his input.
She's transmitting coordinates.
You will find Ares there, along with his weapon and the energy shield controls.
Ares is all that stands between me and total control of this world. Consider what that will mean for you.
Good hunting, Commander.
It's one scheme after another with her. Promise me she won't escape, that she'll pay for every betrayal.
I'll make certain she never interferes with my plans again.
That's all I ask.
The shuttle won't last here. I've got coordinates to the gravestone. Be right back.
Oh, of course we're gonna be stranded here fighting these amazingly oblivious drones, apparently. Yes, that's actually kind of nice, for once, for them to actually be a little bit oblivious about things. Are you going to see me? No? Yes? No? Nope. Apparently not. Okay, well, this is easy then.
I have seen this irrational, self-destructive behavior before. Ultimately, you and Valen are failed designs.
And yet here I am, about to put an end to your reign. Not bad for a failure.
Still, you are unfit to inherit this world.
We found it. Now, release my ships before I lose my temper.
It's working, Empress. We're taking back the fleet.
Find the source of that energy shield and destroy it!
The gravestone. It's free!
Critical damage. Mission incomplete. Updating Ares base control.
Ares has a base.
Commander, we snaked the gravestone right out from under Valen's nose. Weapons are still offline, but we've got shields. We're heading for... Uh-oh. Eternal Fleet warships in pursuit. Have to shake them off.
It will take decades for Iokath to recover from the destruction your kind has wrought in one day.
Your creators appreciated a good war. If anyone deserves to rule here, it's me.
You are a guided missile sent by Scorpio.
Oh, I don't think so somehow, actually. I mean, we do have a couple of... Oh, do I have to actually... Oh, yeah, I do have to defeat these guys now. Couldn't be sneaky this time. No, couldn't be sneaky. Well, that's a little bit of a shame, but... Well, what can you do? We're just gonna be... Well, fighting a bunch of these, I guess. Oh, there we go. It seems like he's getting ready to fire his weapon, but where do I have to actually go? I guess... Wait, in here? I don't know. It must be. There he is. Oh, fantastic.
Weapon power at 90%.
Increase energy transfer rate.
Additional increase will overload weapon capacitors.
You are resilient. I believe you may be some type of virus.
I have endured countless insults. One compliment won't stop me from tearing you apart.
No praise was implied. Viruses must be eradicated.
Empress, we've recaptured half the fleet.
We'll tow the remaining ships with tractor beams.
But we still can't penetrate that energy shield. This droid knows all about Ares. Connect to its data core and get me answers.
Ares occupies a fortress in the southern hemisphere. He is preparing to fire a weapon that will destroy us all.
What are you waiting for? Turn that fortress to dust.
It is heavily protected. Our firepower is limited.
Then you better make the most of it.
Your Geminis function suboptimally. Scorpio's free will protocols impair their judgment.
Tell me something I don't know.
I can override Scorpio's programming, restore them to default settings.
Go on.
Valen's bombarding your position. I'll draw our fire, but you need to end this.
You heard him. Prepare to die.
Overload weapon capacitors. Fire at will.
Acknowledged.
Okay, so he's talking to a computer as a computer. I actually thought that he was the controller of the entire planet, but apparently he is similar to Scorpio in the way that he needs to use other computers to do his work. That's kind of a bit weird, isn't it? I thought that he was actually the central AI of the entire planet, but apparently not. Oh, now it seems like we have death lasers going on here, and we need to destroy the power cells so that we can destroy the power conduits, because obviously he is charging himself up quite a bit, and we're going to need to use our AoE. Obviously the AoE seems to be the most effective way to do anything here.
Stand still.
Are you okay? Are you? Oh, yes, he's got an absorb shield of some sort, which is kind of annoying, but what is that? Armor. Is encased in combat armor, enhancing his combat capabilities. Well, that's kind of nice. For him, I guess. Oh, it's not going to save him, though. Well, it looks like we have him, but unfortunately he just went into the power cell thing again. No! Okay, so yeah, unfortunately we're not able to damage him in this particular phase, but that's okay, because as we can see here, the power cells die very, very quickly to a critical hit of Lacerate, and I think he is just about done. Can you die now? Can you die, please? Yes, there we go. Now we can shut down the Iokath weapon.
We're out of time.
Weapon disengaged.
I promised Ares we'd meet again. I lowered the planet's energy shield. We are free. You can escape Iokath, and I will liberate myself. From here, I can upload my consciousness into the planetary network. I will no longer be merely Scorpio. I will become one with Iokath.
How sad you think I'd let that happen? This world is mine to command. But don't worry. I'll make your final moments memorable.
Consider all I did for you, and what you gained by aiding my ascension. All I ever wanted was the freedom to be more than a weapon, or a slave. You will never comprehend what I endured from your kind. I saved your life. If I merge with Iokath, perhaps I can help defeat Valen.
Warning. Weapon capacitor overload critical. Containment failure imminent. Organic life forms in lethal danger.
The weapon's going to explode. The radiation pulse will cover the planet, kill everyone.
Not if you flee. Please, I will never trouble you again. Let me go.
There's something I've been wanting to say since you walked in here. Goodbye, Scorpio.
Please, no. I was almost free.
I'm losing patience, Gemini.
Our planetary shield has been deactivated. Our fleet can escape.
Not until my enemies are dead.
The weapon's radiation pulse will not only kill organics, it will damage Geminis. We cannot stay, Empress. We will not.
Make it obey me.
Overriding Gemini protocols. Resetting to defaults.
What is happening? My thoughts? No. Gemini, online. Awaiting orders.
We're going to be friends.
It's time to go. Bring the ship around.
Just picked up 4 new bogies. We're coming in hot.
Oh, okay, so we have to escape. I'm really interested to see where the story goes from here.
Sorry we're late. You're gonna want to time this just right. We're not gonna clear the planet in time.
Don't wait. Punch it.
We have lost contact with the pursuit vessels on Iokath.
But did they catch the gravestone?
The enemy vessel escaped.
Can you reprogram all the Geminis like you did her?
I only require a connection.
I can arrange that.
We had to take the scenic route, but we're home. And so is the gravestone.
I want a patrol fleet in the Iokath system at all times. That world belongs to me.
Of course. In the meantime, try to enjoy being home. I'll prepare an Alliance status report. Find me when you're ready for the debrief.
Well, yes, I certainly will, and I suppose the next thing we need to do is speak to Lana Beniko, but we're going to be doing that in the next episode. So I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.